Where am I? It's dark, I can't see anything.
You're still alive, I see.
Mary? Is that you? What's happening? Where's your mother?
My mother? You killed her, remember?
Yes. That's right. I killed her. With my own hands. What horrible thing have I done? I was too weak. I succumbed to his influence.
You mean... you were possessed? Father?
Yes, I was manipulated. Manipulated by a devil named Virgil.
Virgil?
He's attempting to bring the demon world back to this modern day. A world that Sparta once sealed off.
Sparta? I thought he was a myth.
If the demons return, this world will be thrown into chaos. Stop him. Stop Virgil.
Me?
You're such a sweet child. Just like your mother.
Father! Father! Virgil.
Well, the trail of blood from Lady, or should I say Mary, since we now know her actual name. But of course, the name being given to her by her parents, mum being dead and her dad being an evil wizard. Of course, makes sense that she'd, renounce her name. But, his legs, the trail. I can't remember if his name was stated at any point in time or not. So if it must have been, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember sadly. But I know what it is, but whatever. I don't trust him, even his dying state that you're sure he's putting the blame all on Virgil. Because we don't know when he killed his wife and all that. Might have been after getting to know Virgil. It might not. After all, Virgil's statement from the previous mission about you sacrificed your loving wife. I thought you were blah, so on and so forth, right? I figured that, he knew of that, and that's why he trusted him to help him with Temen-Ni-Gru and all that. It's not a case of, he told him to do it, therefore he expected that he'd, be a good help. But it's all up to interpretation, I suppose, and that's the good thing about, a nice little tight story like this. So mission 11, Revenge. Give a guest from the past an adequate homecoming. Interesting. Let's customize. Got any items? Get a purple orb, or can we get an action? Cerberus, we can't get that. Can't even get any in here. Oh, we could get Whirlwind, but I'm not going to use that in Rudra. Can't get any in here either. So I say we get a purple orb because then we have more Devil Trigger. And that's nice. It's nice having more Devil Trigger, right? So let's go. Mission 11. Revenge. We're here. There's one specific mission where I always get lost, and I can't be this one, can I? This one should be one of those more straightforward ones, if I recall correctly. Not that I have anything against, you know, convoluted level design. It can be neat. But sometimes I do like some linear levels too. You know, it all depends on the game. Oh, an item. Devil Star. Revitalizes lost magic power. Altar of Evil pathway. So is that an altar of evil pathway or altar of evil pathway, like pathway to the altar of evil? Consider your rise, holy blood. Oh. These things are crazy. They turn into mist. When they like form out of it, then we can even hit them. If I can solve the enemy file, we might be able to learn something about them. But the enemy file, I've only ever used it in the first game because you kind of need it to understand the weaknesses. Here it's all more straightforward. Except for the few times, you know, where it's then on me that I just don't know that you know, how the whale in its word or whatever. You get counter-attack. Altar of Evil. So there's a pathway to Altar of Evil. Okay. See, I just find, you know, grammatical ambiguity and so on. I find that fun. I sound like a complete fucking lunatic, right? But there's just something about it. It's endearing. With big hits rather than a lot of small hits. That was great. 3 freakish looking faces are etched in the statue. 2 of the faces with bloody tears. We need to find 2 more of those statue thingies, I suppose. Set camera angles being slightly wonky. Like goat skulls and all kinds of great satanic imagery. Again, of course, you know, the game being Japanese means that all of our Western Christian imagery and so on, I think that's not really, can't really use that. And I think I also mentioned in our playthrough of the first game that in the Devil May Cry world there are no angels, there's humans and then there's demons. Well, that's a slightly common thing to find in Japanese media or Japanese fiction. They aren't as stuck up in the entire, you know, Christianity thing. There has to be angels. 3 freakish looking faces and statue, all 3 faces now crying tears of blood. Oh, so we were making them cry tears of blood. Probably interacted with the statue to understand it. But I digress. Hey, you get the big bony boy again. That's some of this guy. Luckily they don't have a lot of health. Yeah, I thought it was above its difficulty to hit. Apparently not. So, you know, guess from the past. To show how much power we've acquired. Oh, to give us a suck, I think. Of course, it comes flying out at the vertical level we are at. And it hits faster than we can immediately hit. I wanted to, like, jump, but forgot what weapon we were holding. It's a little backswing, messing with me again and again and again. No, we don't fall down as fast as I want. hoping would get us away. We get him. I think we did. That's nice. That guy done. And they'll get annoying because they can make themselves disappear. And it's nicer when the enemies are actually there for you to, you know, think about. Unless, of course, their disappearances are methodical so you can play around it, but there's something down here. What green orb? Whoop. There we go. There's something back here. Technique of Gales and Flames can move me, but we don't have that weapon equipped. Sadly, so that's a blue orb fragment we're not getting. It's not right now. Temperance wagon. Of course, it hits behind itself. It's on me. Keep getting. That wasn't on me though, because that other guy was far away. Of course, that's the attack. Like, they fly away and then come back.
You scared?
You scared? Get the mash going. No, he couldn't.
You scared?
Rebellion just kept flying here. Kind of fun. Oh, of course, Rebellion was not on us. My plan was to avoid the hit by doing that. There's no iframes and high time. Oop. We've arrived at our destination, wherever it might be. Divinity statue. I say we change Nevernaut for Cerberus, because Cerberus is our single target weapon. And this here looks conspicuously like a boss arena, doesn't it? That it does, dear viewer.
Oh, you poor thing. Didn't your mother ever teach you how to use a door? Give me a break. Tell you what, next time I'll try and wear some cologne, okay?
It's the stench of betrayal, the odor of an accursed Sparta. I will annihilate every last blood relation of Sparta!
A son cleaning up his dad's mess, huh? Where have I heard this story before?
Playing with the Cerberus theme that's slightly remixed. Also me. This guy who's many years later still angry about Sparta's betrayal. As you recall, the law we learned in the first game, Sparta turned on demonkind, saved humanity from them. Keep thinking I could, jump mid-move to cancel it. But you can't in this game. Guy's a beefy hitter. If we hit him in the face, he doesn't just flails around. He's angry. Well, we counted that. This one is throwing Rebellion out. I wanted the green orb, but we lost my health and we gained from it. That was on me for landing poorly. It was a great fight. I just need to apply myself. Skip the cutscene because we did just see it. Yeah. Remember this guy's mental weakness, but might not be anything we could equip. I actually do not know. Oh, did do that before. Thought we'd be flying down faster. Trying to jump, but sometimes the game's just not cooperating. Of course, I'm mainly going by my muscle memory. It's also affected by the timings of the later games. Where it's a tiny bit tighter. Oh, belly. Fucked up. Oh, it's behind him. Yeah, trying to jump, but is he like that?
Come on,
Good jump, but that's nice. Oh, damn it. Drop a green orb. Get more green orbs. Surrounds you. Oh. I think he hit us. Tried hitting the cylinder thingy. No, damn it. I like not having to do a third try because we're doing quite well, all things considered. We do it! took out his eye, I think.
Odious one whose heart pumps the blood of Sparta. Though my sight is gone,
Yep.
remember your scent. I shall hunt you down through eternity if I must, till I rid this earth of your foul smell.
Why do I have to take the heat for my father? Come on, man. Cut me some slack.
Oops. He's back on his feet. He's out and about. C for time. Could be worse. I got a 1 grade. A for orbs though. B for style, which is pretty standard for this time, isn't it? And then D for damage because we have to do a retry, and S for item juice. All in all, pretty damn decent. I mean, we're just swimming in B ranks, aren't we? Pretty mediocre, I guess, but but yeah. Let's see what happens next in the next mission.